Welcome to Groundcraft. This video documents traditional survival shelter techniques adapted for rainforest environments, where elevation, airflow, and natural materials are essential for protection and long-term living. The shelter is built above the rainforest floor, supported by a cluster of mature trees that share a single root system. This natural foundation provides strength and stability. The platform is positioned about 6 feet above ground, reducing exposure to flooding, insects, and wildlife. Before construction begins, the ground below is cleared using a machete. Vegetation and fallen leaves are removed to create a clean, safe workspace. Long wooden poles are prepared, with 2 larger beams selected to form the main base of the structure. These beams are trimmed to equal length and secured horizontally to the surrounding trees. Natural plant fibers gathered from the rainforest are used to tie the beams in place. Once secured, the supports are tested under body weight to confirm their stability. Additional wooden poles are laid across the main support beams, forming the base of the floor. Each piece is carefully aligned to distribute weight evenly across the structure. If you're enjoying the quiet process and craftsmanship behind this shelter, consider liking the video and subscribing to Groundcraft. Your support helps keep these projects possible. To access the platform, steps are constructed from solid wood. Openings are made in both the ladder frame and the trees, and sharpened wooden pegs are driven in to act as natural fasteners. This creates a simple but reliable staircase leading up to the shelter. With the main support beams set, the floor begins to take shape. Each pole is measured, trimmed to equal length, and firmly seated onto the beams. In an elevated rainforest shelter, the floor carries the full weight of the structure and everything inside it, making precision essential. Proper alignment distributes weight evenly, preventing weak points and future failure. By carefully knocking each pole into place and leveling the surface, the builder creates a strong, stable platform able to withstand moisture, movement, and constant use. In the rainforest, where humidity and shifting supports are unavoidable, a solid floor is critical to survival. This careful groundwork strengthens the shelter from the base up and prepares it for the next stages of construction. If you're enjoying the quiet process and craftsmanship behind this shelter, consider liking the video and subscribing to Groundcraft. Your support helps keep these projects possible. Large quantities of natural plant fibers are harvested from the surrounding rainforest. These fibers will serve as the primary binding material throughout the construction. In rainforest environments, plant fibers are a vital resource. When carefully selected, they provide both strength and flexibility, allowing bindings to absorb movement caused by wind, rain, and shifting tree supports without failing. Effective use of these natural bindings ensures even weight distribution and long-term durability, an essential skill for survival in the rainforest. Additional wooden poles are carefully laid across the main support beams, forming the framework for the floor. Strips of rope are threaded between the poles, binding them securely to one another. Each rope is tightened and knotted with precision, ensuring that the weight of the floor will be evenly distributed across the structure. This simple yet effective technique transforms individual poles into a cohesive, stable platform, providing a solid base for the shelter. The natural fibers used act as both fasteners and shock absorbers, allowing the floor to withstand movement while remaining durable. With each pole tied in place, the floor begins to take shape, demonstrating how traditional methods and natural materials can combine to create a reliable and functional living space. Vertical poles are then installed around the platform to form the walls. They are arranged in a circular pattern, shaping the shelter into a strong and balanced structure. Thicker plant fibers are wrapped around the frame, binding the poles together and revealing the full outline of the house. To support the roof, a central pillar is placed in the middle of the shelter. This post carries the weight of the roof and helps maintain its shape while construction continues above. Roof beams are installed from the wall frame to the central pillar, with additional cross pieces added for strength. Smaller branches are layered between them, creating a stable surface capable of supporting both weight and wind. Ropes are woven between wooden beams, creating a lattice that distributes weight like a spider's web stable, yet flexible enough to move with the wind. Plant fibers are woven throughout the roof and walls. These ropes continue through the vertical wall poles, gradually enclosing the space layer by layer. Two openings are left uncovered, one for a small balcony and another for ventilation and light. Two openings remain, a balcony entrance and a window. These aren't luxuries, they're essential for sunlight and cross-ventilation in the humid rainforest air. A thick layer of mud covers the entire roof, creating a waterproof barrier while blocking the intense tropical sun. The mud continues inside, coating the walls to insulate, smooth surfaces, and strengthen the structure. Once dried, this natural plaster transforms simple forest materials into solid, durable walls. If you're enjoying the quiet process and craftsmanship behind this shelter, consider liking the video and subscribing to Groundcraft. Your support helps keep these projects possible. A hollowed log becomes a cooking station, elevated on wooden poles that are crossed. The interior is plastered with mud to insulate the wood from flame, preventing fire damage. Small twigs placed inside create a controlled fire, perfect for cooking. The nearby stream provides water for drinking, cleaning, and food preparation. Chickens are cleaned, seasoned with forest herbs, and grilled, transforming basic resources into nourishing meals through observation, skill, and patience. Beyond physical sustenance, life in the rainforest nurtures patience, observation, and skill. Constructing a shelter, preparing food, and harvesting resources require careful planning and respect for the natural systems at play. Each day becomes a lesson in balance, learning when to gather, when to rest, and how to move through the forest without disrupting its delicate harmony. The rainforest is not merely a place to live, it is a teacher. It demonstrates the interconnectedness of life, showing that every plant, animal, and element of the environment has a role to play. Those who live here come to understand that survival is not about domination, but about coexistence, using what the forest provides wisely and sustainably. To dwell in the rainforest is to witness the profound beauty and generosity of nature firsthand. It is a life shaped by the gifts of the environment, a life of simplicity, resilience, and wonder. In every leaf, every stream, every rustle in the undergrowth, the forest reminds us that nature has the power to sustain, inspire, and transform. Grass clumps are harvested with roots and soil intact, then transplanted onto the mud-covered roof. As the roots take hold, they create a living protective layer that prevents erosion during rains, reduces cracking in dry seasons, and provides extra insulation. This is working with nature's systems, not against them. Mud plaster seals the exterior walls, creating earthen colors and organic textures that help the shelter disappear into the forest, less like a human construction, more like a natural formation. Bamboo is harvested from the surrounding forest and carefully cut into thin, uniform strips. These strips are then skillfully woven into long, pointed baskets specifically designed for fishing. If you're enjoying the quiet process and craftsmanship behind this shelter, consider liking the video and subscribing to Groundcraft. Your support helps keep these projects possible. Small snails are crushed and placed inside as natural bait, attracting fish and crabs. Stones are used to weigh the baskets down, preventing them from floating away in the current. This method demonstrates an understanding of animal behavior and stream ecology, providing a simple yet highly effective way to secure food from the wild while using only renewable, locally available materials. Beyond food gathering, bamboo is also employed to enhance the functionality of the shelter. Sections are used to construct structural supports for the stay case and to build a makeshift bed frame, elevating the resting area above the forest floor. This design protects inhabitants from dampness, insects, and small animals, illustrating how local materials can be adapted to meet multiple practical needs. Living in the rainforest offers a unique connection to nature, a rhythm of life dictated by the forest itself. Here, every element, the towering trees, the winding streams, the soft rustle of leaves, contributes to a world that is both beautiful and sustaining. The dense canopy provides shade from the harsh sun, while the layers of foliage create a natural barrier against wind and rain. Life here is intertwined with the forest, and survival depends on understanding its gifts and rhythms. The rainforest provides abundant resources for daily life. Returning to the stream, the baskets are retrieved, revealing a successful catch of fish and crabs. The fish are thoroughly cleaned in the flowing stream, using fresh water to remove impurities and prepare them for cooking. Attention is given to each step, ensuring the catch is properly handled before it reaches the fire. From freshly growing bamboo, the soft inner core is carefully extracted and added to the preparation. This part of the bamboo is known for its subtle aroma and mild flavor, which enhances the taste of food when cooked. In many forest environments, such natural ingredients are valued not only for their availability, but for the depth of flavor they bring to simple meals. The fish is then wrapped in broad cocoyam leaves. These leaves act as a natural cooking wrap, locking in moisture while infusing the fish with an earthy aroma as it roasts. Sauce and pepper are added, providing heat and richness to the dish, before the wrapped fish is placed over the open fire. As the fish cooks, the leaves protect it from direct flames, allowing it to roast slowly and evenly. When ready, the meal is unwrapped and eaten fresh. This method of preparation highlights a key principle of rainforest living, using plants not only as food, but as tools for cooking, seasoning, and preservation. Every ingredient comes from the forest, and every step reflects an understanding of how nature can provide nourishment, flavor, and balance when used with care and knowledge.
In the forest, every material has a purpose, and every decision carries weight. When knowledge and environment work together, even the simplest resources can provide warmth, protection, and rest. Thank you for taking part in this journey.